What's going on, vets? All right, man. So I have been down and out, sick. The guys in the WhatsApp group knew what was going on, but I didn't get the opportunity until now because I'm just now starting to feel well enough to talk. As you can hear from my voice, I'm still not fully recovered, so there won't be a Saturday roll call, obviously, but I'm going to try to shoot for Tuesday if I'm feeling a lot better at that point of bringing back roll call. So this is my first video after a week exactly. And I'll say I'm about 88, 89%, not quite 90% yet. But I am starting to feel better, starting to get my voice back and not so much coughing, okay? Don't know exactly what happened or what I got, but it was enough to put me down for at least 5 days before I started feeling better. And shout out to everybody in the WhatsApp group who constantly check on me, want to make sure I'm good, want to make sure I didn't have any issues. When they didn't hear from me, you know, they were ready to take some steps to try to find out what was going on. So I really appreciate that, guys. With that being said, though, as you guys can imagine, there has been a lot of unintended consequences about certain things that are going on with the Department of Veterans Affairs. Some of you guys have left comments, and I talked to Jay Love. He has a PTSD group that meets on Tuesday. They haven't been meeting lately. It's one of those unintended consequences of the freeze and employees at the Department of Veterans Affairs being let go. So there are going to be a lot of changes. I don't know exactly what the plan is. You know, I don't know if the plan is to strip everything down and start it completely over. But I do know from watching some of the news and from some of the comments that are left, the unintended consequences of the freeze, laying people off. You're going to have situations now where there are programs that have been shut down completely, or programs that have been suspended because of lack of funding. You're going to have instances where they've talked about with DAV not being able to get to all the veterans that they were in the past who had VA appointments and different schedule appointments that they had to go to, but unable to go to because there's a hiring freeze. And once there's a hiring freeze, it kind of puts a freeze on everything else outside of the Department of Veterans Affairs where they have these contracts. And then some of these contracts have been let go. So there's quite a bit that has been going on, and that's definitely something I want to talk about. One thing I want to start doing also next week is probably bring back the daytime 10-minute, 15-minute talks during the day, every day, except on the weekends. That's something I want to bring back as well. But yeah, guys, get ready for a bumpy ride with this upcoming situation. Those of you dealing with Social Security, I got a whole nother situation going on with that. I mentioned in the live before I got sick that my Social Security account had got suspended, and it got suspended because they sent out a form every 2 years or 3 years to make sure you're still alive and that nothing has changed. And if you don't fill out that form, you know, they suspend your benefits. Well, I never get that form. I've gone through this. This is my third time going through this. And what I decided to do was switch my address to my cousin's address in Arizona. That way, when he gets that form, just let me know and I'll fill it out online and send it back in. But this will be the third straight month coming up next month in March. I have not been paid. So that was one of the things I also wanted to bring up with you guys, is that people who are thinking about going abroad or who are abroad, you know, multiple streams of income is always a good thing, as well as, you know, being prepared, whether it's through credit cards, savings, being able to get your hands on money from different accounts, you know, not just relying on that one stream of income. Because if something happened like this situation, ask yourself, would you be able to survive if you only have one stream of income and it gets interrupted for like 3 straight months like myself? Would you be okay? Or if it's another income stream that you have, how important is that income stream to you? Would you be able to keep everything you got going right now if that were to get interrupted? Just a question. But this is something that I really want to talk about on Tuesday if I'm able to do the live then. Okay, guys? But hey, I appreciate everybody watching as always. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will try to make it on Tuesday. If I don't, I will put out another video explaining that. But until then, though, guys, I'm out of here.